Hey everybody, welcome back to our Prepared Over Panicked series. You guys, we are excited to share with you some tips on just live events because we know that so many business owners, including Katie and I, have been affected by events that we were either hosting or attending or speaking at. And we know that if you're a business owner that is hosting a live event in the near future, you are probably filled with some anxiety and uncertainty about the situation. And we've got a little insight for you, some things that you can do to really just, kind of navigate through uncharted territory, because for many of us, this has not been something we've ever dealt with before. So we're going to walk you through a few tips today to help you with canceling and rescheduling your live events.
Perfect. Okay, so first of all, no matter when your event is, one of the most important things you can do is have an open communication line with the people who have maybe already registered and let them know what the plan is that you currently have in place, and that even though things may change at any given moment, you have their best interest at heart. So let them know that you are closely monitoring the situation and that whatever decision you make is always going to be in the best interest of the participants, the attendees, and any partners. And let them know, right? So even if you're expecting to host an event in the summer or in the fall months, let them know that you're already thinking about them. And talk in a very communicative way, whether it's email, your IG, your Facebook page, so that people know you're thinking about them from the get-go.
The second thing, guys, is over communication is key. And you can never honestly, truly communicate too much, especially in situations like this. So reaching out to attendees, even if your event is in a month from now or 6 weeks from now, and letting them know that you are in fact monitoring the situation. But if you are going to cancel, if it is in the next week or two, it's pretty imminent that you're going to have to cancel any events that you have. So the best piece of advice is going through and doing some legwork for your attendees. And that may mean checking into the cancellation policy. It might be reaching out to the hotel where the venue is at and coming up with a solution for people that have booked rooms, right? It might be like, these are the airlines that'll give you a refund, or these are the airlines that'll give you a credit, right? So just kind of walking through that cancellation policy and simplifying anything that you can for your people is also going to make them just be super grateful that you did that, because it will save them time in the long run.
And even if that means you set up an FAQ on your website regarding Corona, it's going to really help people put their mind at ease. Even this morning, I actually opened an email. Melanie and I were set to attend the Mom 2.0 conference in May, and I had on my to-do list to cancel our room reservation. It was taken care of. They did it for us, and it was just one less thing that I, as the attendee, had to think about, and it was so much appreciated. Now, another thing we want to talk about, look, there's a lot of key pieces at place when you're planning an event. Big or small, there's probably going to be vendors and participants involved. So you want to make sure you're covering your grounds. Are you contractually covered? And if there was nothing in the contract about unexpected cancellations, maybe your event is super soon, I can tell you from experience, in talking with a lot of business owners right now, people are being more than flexible. And you too, as a possible vendor as well, it's just time to be flexible and to work out the best details, and hopefully that they can attend the event when you reschedule.
So the next one is just emotional, just sort of consequences, right? When it comes to events and cancellations, my goodness, like our emotions go through an entire process of just being angry and sad and frustrated and maybe a little bit depressed because you're really looking forward to getting to hear certain people speak or working with other business owners. And so it is emotional, and we want to say, like, give yourself permission to not be like, act like you have it all together. I mean, honestly, there are times where it is a-okay to say, this just sucks and I'm really upset about it. And I want to just throw a little kid tantrum and kick and scream right now, but that's not going to do me any good, right? But I think people need to, show that emotion, because you're not the only person out there that is feeling that way. There are people that are coming to your event that were genuinely looking forward to getting away for a few days and hanging out with some of their friends. So show people that you are upset. It's okay to express those emotions and let people know just that it's hard for you too. But again, just reassuring people you have their best interest at heart and you're canceling it because you care about their health, you care about their wellness, you care about the bigger picture, and that you're going to make it up to them and you're not exactly sure how, but you will figure it out.
Yeah, communicate. And I know we keep rehashing this, but communicate with everybody who's going to be affected. Now, it's not just necessarily your business that is going to take the hit. It might also be the vendors. It could be the speakers who are lined up and who need to reschedule as well. So having those conversations, letting them know exactly what your plan is. Are you postponing, or are you maybe not even able to reschedule? Are you able to find a solution, especially if you put down payments in and then they aren't able to serve you? Come up with a solution with all the parties involved. And then also, as the owner of that event, you want to make sure that you're being fair to the people who have maybe already invested. So that means you might need to tweak the way that you are handling refunds. You might need to look at your registration transfer policy as well. But the thing is, it's not just the events. It's the way that you present yourself when the event didn't go as planned that's going to have a long-term impact on your business.
So the last thing, you guys, is what can you offer people in the meantime that we're going to attend the event? I think it's important as business owners to just keep people engaged, keep people in community, because live events bring people together. So while we can't be in close proximity, we can really create a community of collaboration, of friendship, of common ground, and we can do a lot of that virtually. So asking yourself, okay, so what can I do? Can I offer some sort of virtual community where I'm going to share advice? Can I offer a free class? Can we do a mastermind session? Thinking about other ways that you can continue to serve your audience so that they actually remember you. Because, in times of uncertainty, people look to others for that rock, that solid ground, and you can be that for other people, so that even though your event got canceled, they can say, like, wow, Chic Influencer, they really showed up. They really gave me some great advice. They were really super positive and encouraging, and I want to attend their next event. And that really allows you to just create deeper connections and to let people know that you really care about the outcome of their business too. So, yeah.
So you guys, we get it. I mean, this is hard. It is hard for all parties involved, especially people attending. Melanie and I have felt that firsthand over the last couple days. So we want you to know that we are rooting for you. But if you have any questions that we can help you answer specifically about cancellation of an event that you're either hosting or going to, drop them below so that we can best respond with our own experiences and just advice that we maybe didn't cover in the video either. So you guys, thank you so much for joining us for another day. We are absolutely loving this series and being able to serve you with just real-time advice for an uncertain time. So keep tuned in here. We will have more coming your way tomorrow.